welcome to episode 34 of the Wilderness Podcast. I am Dilz, and with me, co-host Deagin. You there?
Hey, what up?
Welcome to the show where us casuals, casually play and talk about RuneScape. Remember we had that little snippet where we say what the show's gonna be about?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're on point today.
You said it. So tell me, how was your week?
Pretty boring, I guess. RuneScape related, I logged on and then staked 10 mil and lost it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just don't know what to do. Like, I got Slayer to do. I don't really, want to do Slayer. I need, some sort of goal. I don't really know. I don't really like just grinding out Slayer. Maybe I'll just start rune crafting or something again.
Try to get 200 million experience in all your skills.
I'm okay. I think I'll pass on that. I don't know. I've just gotten to don't really know which goals I should be going for. I might just do the Fremennik Elite Diaries. So I think all I need is 82 rune crafting, which take me 2 weeks maybe. I don't really know. I have no idea how long it would take me.
Yeah, I don't even want to guess because I know just getting to 50 rune crafting, it felt unbearably long.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say unbearably, but it felt bearably long. Doesn't sound as good, but still, we use it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind rune crafting. I think I have 70, but I don't know. I just had to sit down and just write out some shit I gotta do. Cause I had a big ass list of things that I wrote up when I was level 50 or 70, in between there, a big ass list. And then the only thing that's left is diaries, and I think the last thing I added, which was 84 crafting, but now I need to make money to get 84 crafting. I don't know. I was super bored, and
why do you want 84 crafting?
I have a master clue.
Oh, wow. How long have you had that?
4 or 5 months.
My God, just drop
it. I'm not super big on doing clue scrolls. I mean,
hit it my way. Love it. Actually, no, wait. 84 crafting, no, I'm cool.
I mean, I could always just ask someone to make me the black d'hide on Antrana. That's what I have to do. I have to wear black d'hide on Antrana, so I don't actually need 84 crafting. I don't know. I'm just really lazy. The only person I asked was trying to make me pay him $1 mil to do it. And I was like, nah, dude. I'm good.
I paid someone 100K to do it for me once. I might have told this story because I think it feels like it's pretty recent, so if I didn't tell this story, man, I did a little fuck up because this was annoying as shit. So I paid a guy 100K to do it because I was like, I'm saving up money for construction. I'm a wealthy man. I can spend 100K on getting a guy to craft me some black d'hide. Show my wealth a bit, right? Playing a little show off game. So yeah, we go to Entrena. He crafts me the black d'hide. Say thank you. He leaves, and what happened?
You don't have your clue scroll?
Maybe I didn't have the clue scroll, or maybe... But what I think happened was I started attacking it. Because it's an emote clue, and if I remember correctly, it's right by the altar. So you don't really need much. You don't need anything, technically, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was just fighting it, and the fight was just taking so long because I was punching. I think I just got up and went and did something and just forgot I was playing RuneScape. Because I just remember coming back and then being oh fuck, and I was dead, and I realized I had a clue scroll that I didn't finish, and I had to pay the same guy another 100K because I still had him added.
Oh, truth.
Just fuck, I don't have that much money.
Busting the bank for a clue scroll. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably sit down tonight and just write up a list. 'Cause I don't like adding get 99. I don't like doing that shit. Because I feel that's
there
a
needs
stupid,
to be a reason for it. Because I feel the same way. I don't like just saying, I'm going to get a 99 just because I want to max out a skill. For me, it's right now I'm doing construction. So I'm I want to get, my house pimped out. And then by doing that, I'll probably get 99 strength. I probably should. If I don't, I'll be sad.
And I find, like, depending on what level you are, you can just burn out if you're just like, I'm getting this to 99. Because, like, I remember when I was, like, instantly. I think I only did, like, 90 to 99 strength. I, like, grinded that in a week.
Dude, I burned out from getting 59 to 63 smithing.
Yeah, see, that's bad.
That's
like a day. That's, like, not even a day of smithing.
It's no good. Then again, I did it. Yeah, anyways. I killed, like, I had a genocide against cats that day, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Gertrude.
Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I'll probably just, like, figure out some shit to do.
Yeah, just make it raid related. You haven't done the raids yet. Why don't you, I don't know, pick an item and start working towards it.
Yeah, but my skills aren't really that high. Like, I don't really bring anything to a raid table, so maybe I'll, like, grind out herb lore or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But, besides RuneScape, I played,
let's hear about these early access games.
Yeah, so,
anything new?
I played this game called Creativerse. Really fucking shitty game.
Oh,
but,
that's a shame.
It's like a Minecraft clone. I don't know. My friend was like, yo, just download this game and played it. I don't know. We played it for like a couple hours. It's just like a game we were just joking around on.
Okay.
Played that for a bit. Really shitty game. But, and then I got Prey, which like came out this week. So, I don't know. It's a fun game. It's an early access survival game. No, I'm kidding. But, it's like a story-driven single-player game. You're like a dude pretty much.
Wasn't there a game called Prey that came out for like the Xbox 360 way back?
It's not like the Native American, like I'm a spiritual god, and it's not that. It's like you're on I don't know if it's.
Are they related in any way? Like same company? I have no idea. In any sense? Or are they just jacking that name?
I actually have no idea. It's yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. The game is like you're a dude on a space station. It doesn't really tell you too much of the story. Just like some shit went on, and it's a really fun game. It's like a kind of a scary game, just like jump scares pretty much.
I hate those games.
Yeah, me too. But it's still a really good game. I don't know. I like it. It's pretty fun. But other than that, I think that's it. I haven't really done too much this week.
Shit, son.
Yeah. What about you?
Same. No.
Nice.
Well, I will actually. You'll know about this one, but just for everyone else, played some Dungeons and Dragons for the first time last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Deagin and a few other people, we sat down and decided to just bust her out. I bought the starter edition way back because I can't remember, but I saw something or something was like got me kind of interested in D&D. Started looking it up a bit, and I ended up going out and just buying the starter edition. And then over time I got like the Dungeon Master manual, the Dungeon Master's guide, and the player handbook and shit. Yeah, never really read them until I guess like a couple weeks ago. I just started dabbling into them, and then yeah, we all made characters and shit last week. It was actually pretty fun. We started a little campaign. It was a little late, but like I was surprised. Like I had more fun than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing doing another, like, I guess, kind of starting the campaign. We kind of just teased it last week. We kind of spent, like, 5 hours making characters, pretty much.
It was so bad. Because I had the one book, and, like, everyone would be, like, arguing over who wanted to use the book. Because there was 4 people who made characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 people. So it was basically from scratch. And then some people decided to just go on their phone and use the wiki, and then they ended up just finding some, like, stupid classes that aren't even really in, Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, they're in, but they're not in, like, the starter edition or starter book.
They're, like, homebrews. Which, man, that's some D&D talk right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I finished my character, just had to, like, double-check the numbers and make sure everything was fine. And then I just, like, kind of waited and just helped people for, like, 5 hours.
Yeah, that's the way that's the way she goes. Yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, we're gonna play it this weekend, hopefully. And this week I just fucking I went in deep. I started watching like some D&D series, listened to a few podcasts and some other shit.
Yep.
And like just it's interesting. And it got me thinking, it'd be cool there's a thing called homebrews, which is like you basically play the Dungeons and Dragons rules in your own world of like You know, for instance, this is what I'm thinking, playing a Dungeons and Dragons in the RuneScape universe sort of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It sounds interesting, kind of fun.
Yep.
It lets the creative juices flow. Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of D&D that we played. Besides that, did I play any games? I haven't played fucking Final Fantasy in weeks. I should play that soon, or I'm afraid I'm going to get to the point of no return where I'm just never going to beat the game. I'm going to be like, I can't remember what's going on here.
Yeah.
So should dabble in that. Haven't. RuneScape, I want to say I went hard on it, but like, looking at it, there's no way I did. I had like 100k, so I was going to level up to get 98 strength, because last week I said like it was pretty close. I think it was 100k. Might be even less, but I still didn't hit that.
Damn.
Still working on it.
It's like not even an hour.
I'll come home and I just like, I'll sit down, I'll start watching some videos or something, and I'll be playing RuneScape on the side, and then like I'll get like really intrigued on my other monitor with a video, and then I'll be like, I'll get up and go to like want to discuss the video or show my girlfriend the video or something, and next thing you know, I just forgot I was playing RuneScape. But
yeah, I feel you.
Work's just fucking a lot of work going on right now. So yeah,
I'm kind of just like waiting around for Inferno.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm not burnt out. I just like can't figure out the next series of things I gotta do. So that's like bossing, but even then, like, I kind of have to wait for people because I kind of get really bored solo bossing after a while.
True, yeah.
Need people to like make jokes with and shit.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking what else I did this week, and I realized why I'm like the week's kind of just a blur. Because man, my internet got knocked out, so like I just shut down. My whole brain just shuts down. It's just, I guess, I go into
get home
shock.
from work and just like sit in the bedroom.
Yeah, I
wait
think
for it to
you
hit
just
like 10 and go to bed.
Yeah, and your brain just kind of ignores all of that. It's like, you know, when you're going through so much pain, your body just pumps out adrenaline and numbs it all.
Yep.
It's like doing that with boredom. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Makes sense. Cool. So, yeah, and the thing is, like, my girlfriend messaged me saying, "Oh, we don't have internet and all this shit." So I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I look up our internet provider in our area, and it's like, "Oh, we're having outages in kind of the Ontario area and all this shit." I'm like, "Ah, fuck!" And I'm just wait for it to come back on. It'll eventually come on. And I come home and she's like, "Yeah, nothing." So then I call our internet provider, and they just like have an automated message like, "Oh, we currently have like way more than an expected call volume. There's outages in these areas. Hang on tight, you'll get it soon. If that's what you're calling about, don't even worry, staying on the line." I was like, "Fuck, that's probably us." I'm like, "Let's just go get food." So it's like 7 or 8, and I go in the car and drive out, and there's just a fucking like a power line hanging across my driveway, and I'm just like, I look up, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
yeah,
did this just happen? Like, we have power. I ended up calling the hydro, and they ended up like, "Why the fuck are you calling us? If you still have power, then you don't need to call us." And it turned out the reason we didn't have internet was because something knocked off our line.
Oh, really?
Just like cut it. Yeah, it was like just cut. And I assumed it was because of the outages. And like, even when I called them, I had to stay on the phone. I was on hold for like an hour and a half. It was brutal. We have internet now though, so that's so good. Thank God. So they're freaking out there. I thought I had to turn to like crack cocaine or something. Man, it was close.
Yeah, I feel you. Last time I had internet issues was last semester when I was living with my roommate, or last year when I was living with my roommates, and some dude like from, I guess, ISP or something, like they got some guy out to come change the filters on like some cables or something.
Yeah.
And he unplugged everything, didn't know what to do, and just fucking left. And he like knocked on the door. He like knocked on the door and he's like, "Do you guys have internet?" Like, "No, I just kind of went out." "Alright, well, I'm doing like, I'm changing the filters, so yeah, give it like 10-20 minutes." Like, alright. And like an hour goes by. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because my roommates like they didn't really use internet or anything. So like I was the only one kind of like bothered by it. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go talk to this guy. And then I go outside and it's just like an open, those like green metal boxes that are like on someone's lawn or something in like a subdivision.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was open with wires like everywhere.
Someone just like, snagging some copper.
Yeah, I'm like, well, someone fucked up. So I went and called the ISP.
Gotta pay for like my RuneScape membership.
Yeah, after like another hour of being on hold, they're just like, oh yeah, we sent a guy to fix, to change the filters. I'm like, yeah. He kind of just knocked out internet for everyone and left. So they like sent a new guy and fixed it. But other than that, like, I don't really get internet issues, which is nice.
Yeah, like I was half kidding because like the internet is like it disrupts, I guess, things a little bit. But like at the same time, oh man, we're connecting everything to the internet, and like you just don't think about it until the internet cuts out for some reason, right?
Yeah, did you hear about that, like, juicer or whatever that connects to your phone and shit?
Oh, the thing that just opens up a plastic bag and then pours the shit that's inside
Can't even make your fruit juice because your internet's out.
Yeah, that's some, like, $400 machine. We have to buy these pre-packaged juice bags and you put it in it. And, it's all behind screens. Like, you don't really know what's going on. It's all, like, it looks really nice and high-tech, but, like, all it's doing is cutting open the juice pack and pouring the contents into
slowly.
A glass.
Takes like 2 minutes to do it. People were like, did a test where they just did it themselves, and it's like, 10 times faster, and it tastes the exact same.
And the sad thing is, I think I know a few people that I could go to their house and see. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw that.
Yeah,
and then being like, "Yo, check this high tech thing out." Me being like,
the worst thing with that juicer. If the juice is quote unquote like expired or near expiration date, it like won't juice for you.
True.
So like, you're 2 days from expiration or maybe like a day, or it's the day it's supposed to be expired, even though generally on.
Man, I gotta open this myself.
Yeah.
I gotta cut the bag open and pour it all by myself. Fuck.
Yeah, but there's someone that's like, oh, it's not working. Get a new one, throw it out.
Yeah, basically.
Gotta go buy another. But yeah, anyways, you want to move on to the news? I'm kind of rambling.
Ish. I was just saying, when my internet knocked out, I couldn't even watch fucking TV. Because I got rid of basically like all my DVDs and shit, because I was like, what's the use? I got Netflix. Netflix is way better.
Man, you could have shredded some Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I could have.
Brain blast. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
That would have been quality time.
Because you just ruined my next argument. I was about to say, and there's some offline games you can't even play without the internet. Final Fantasy is not one of those.
Oh, truth.
So I probably could have played it. But yeah, anyways, enough of my, first world problems. Let's listen to some RuneScape updates.
Yeah. So, September 23rd is RuneFest, so save the date.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it would cost for us to, like, fly down and everything.
Want to go? We want to try to hitchhike?
Well, I can, because I'm pretty sure on the 23rd, it's like a Friday, right? It's a Saturday.
Let's go. We'll leave Friday night. We'll try hitchhiking down. Where is it?
Probably in the UK. It's in the UK, right?
Okay, yeah. So we'll just... Is there a bridge that connects Canada to the UK?
No, sadly.
Well...
Sadly, we gotta paddle boat our way over. But yeah, the RuneFest is at the Battersea... Is that Battersea Evolution? I have no idea what that is, but it's in London.
Is that a stadium designed by Jagex? They gave it some fucked up name?
Maybe it's like the medieval times... What is that? That like little...
Medieval Times?
Is it just called Medieval Times? That thing you'd go to and everyone's dressed up as knights and shit?
Yeah, Medieval Times. It's like, and you like get there, you get some dinner, you get some chicken legs and dragon's blood. It's actually Coca-Cola.
Yep.
That place is awesome.
Oh, yeah. Been a while. I mean, I feel like if I went, I'd be too old if I just went on my own, but yeah, anyways.
Yeah, by yourself. Yeah, maybe. Go Blue Knight!
Oh, shit. But yeah, yeah. September 23rd, Battersea Evolution in London.
London, Ontario?
So yeah, London, Ontario. No,
Sweet,
London,
man,
UK.
That's right by you.
Yeah. If you guys are going, let us know.
Yeah, tell us how it is. We gotta get a RuneFest correspondent going.
Yep.
So let's do it. We get some intel, some insider news.
Yeah, we'll just fly your girlfriend out, and she knows nothing about RuneScape.
She probably
we'll
won't
just get her report on everything.
She ends up at some soccer club or football club. She's like, I think this is RuneScape. I don't know.
This is weird. They're all talking funny. I don't really get them. But yeah, so in other news, Deadman Summer 2017, they're now selling the tickets. You can now buy tickets for the Invitational.
Cute.
Yeah. I didn't see how many tickets they're selling, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be in California, so yeah. Also let us know if you're going to that, because yeah.
It's not bad.
Anyways.
That's closer. We can walk to that one.
Mm-hmm. If we left now, maybe we'd make it in time.
Have they started building? Oh no, they're not building the wall around Canada, are they?
No.
Okay, so we're good. Right?
Yeah, thankfully. So, yeah. In actual news,
on the way.
Yeah. In actual news, this last week's update, so on Thursday, I believe is the 11th. Yeah. They pretty much just had a update for a bunch of skill cape improvements, a bunch of perk improvements and whatnot. So you weren't able to make. Sorry, what?
I was just saying the ones that we talked about last week.
Yeah, so they've implemented them. So yeah, so some of them, or I guess all of them, before it wasn't possible to use the perks of a mounted skill cape in your play around house. So they added an update to let you use the construction, crafting, fishing, fletching, hunter, magic, strength, herblore, quest, diary, music, and max skill cape. You can now use them in your house.
Sweet.
And only the house owner can use them. So you can't go to someone else's world to use their crafting cape or something. Or the house, I mean.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sure.
Yeah, pretty neat. So they've improved some skill capes. They improved the agility one, which makes the agility and obviously the max skill cape. It now has a daily perk to restore 100% run energy, and then it provides the effect of a stamina potion for 1 minute. So I believe that's half the time of a normal stamina potion. Pretty nice, though.
I think isn't stamina 5 minutes?
I'm pretty sure it's 2.
I think I said that last time, too. 5 minutes for stamina potion. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2. But, yeah, construction cape, it now offers a quick right-click teleport to the house. Or to the house option. Now offers a quick right-click teleport to a house option.
That's what I'm talking
about. That's nice. Fire making skill cape now acts as a light source when they're in your inventory, or when it is in your inventory, so you don't have to wear it. You just hold on to it.
Cool.
Yeah. The herblore skill cape now allows you to create unfinished potions using grimy herbs, and you're still awarded the full experience for cleaning them.
Okay, cool.
The prayer skill cape now provides the holy wrench effect when it's in your inventory, as well as when it's worn.
Also cool.
Yeah. The smithing skill cape now provides the effects of the goldsmithing gauntlets when worn, in addition to the other perks to the skill cape.
Cool.
Holy crap. I'm just mixing up words right now. The achievement diary cape now provides 10 teleports rather than 5.
Ooh, not so cool. Just kidding.
Nice little buff. They did the little Taverly dungeon expansion. So they added 12 new blue dragons. There's a little area. There's a shortcut near it with 70 agility.
They added 12 new blue dragons?
Yeah. So there's
That's a lot of dragons they added. Blue or black?
Yeah, it's another area attached to the blue dragons.
Oh.
With 12 more.
Oh, I'm looking at yeah. Okay, I see.
Because when they destroyed Neve's Cave, a lot of people went to Taverly Dungeon just to grind blue dragons for experience and money. A lot of lower levels.
Mm-hmm.
And so people that are grinding Slayer kind of complained.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so now there's another room. And you have to be on a Slayer assignment to go into that little room.
Right. So, yeah.
In other news, they implemented the Castle Wars ticket change. So they changed the magic armor prices to 20, 40, and 30. for the hat top and legs. The ranged armor is now 40 and 30. The halos are now 75. And if you already own any of these Castle Wars like rewards, you can talk to Lanthus, and you'll reclaim like the tickets that you technically wasted.
That's like how many tickets was it for a Halo? I think it was like 300 tickets.
Yeah, 300 or 400 is a lot.
Something about 225 points on return. You could basically buy everything from his shop with return tickets alone. Yeah.
So, yeah. I know that's nice. Maybe that'll bring Castle Wars a little bit, back. Give it some flavor, spice it up. They had a weird interaction, kind of, where if you recolored your Slayer helmet, but you didn't imbue it yet, you had to dismantle your helmet, and then imbue it, and then recolor it.
True.
They just changed it so you can now imbue recolored helmets.
Okay.
Little quality of life, I guess. The scrying pools can no longer be used in Deadman mode due to the advantage of being able to spy on so many destinations in incomplete safety. Which is actually really cool. I never thought of that. You could just scout out areas.
Pools. What's the scrying pools?
I believe it was quest related. Let me double check.
Look that up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a centerpiece of a portal chamber.
Yeah, I have that. So that's why I thought that.
Okay, yeah, Scratch. I don't know why the hell. I was thinking of something else.
That's fucking badass. I didn't even know it did that.
Yeah. I never would have thought to do that.
Why would they put that in the game originally? That's what I'm wondering. There's so many things that are there from so long ago.
Lore related.
Maybe, but they've added so many things from so long ago that just do these little Easter egg things that people just forget because they've been in the game for so long. And then it's they go so unnoticed in Deadman mode where it's just like, yeah, you could do this the whole time for... People just... It's probably mind-blowing at the time. Like, man, this is a revolutionary mechanic in RuneScape. I could just look at cities.
People in clans were probably abusing this so hard because it negates needing a scout. But yeah, anyways, it's cool. I guess they changed it. Bunch of bug fixes, like apparently you're able to use your Dragon Halberd special and your Dragon Two-Hander special to attack someone else's Superior Slayer.
Okay.
So, I mean, you're not going to get the kill. You're probably just going to troll them a bit. I think you might leech half the experience, though. I think that's the biggest issue with that.
Yeah, okay.
The Koran Catacombs Mastery emote clue can no longer be completed if you haven't unlocked the emote. Apparently you could somehow. Kind of weird, but the new Abyssal Demons in the Slayer Tower basement, they now count to... like the Master Clue scroll or whatever. Yeah. Because it's one of the things you have to kill an Abbey Demon.
Yeah.
And if you did it in there, it just didn't count for some reason.
Alright.
They fixed dialogue and punctuation and all this stuff with a bunch of random crap. Bones to fruit spells now ignore long and curved bones. I would be pretty pissed. I've never accidentally done that with the long or curved bone. Never turned it into like a banana or a peach or anything. But I would be pretty pissed if I did that by accident.
I don't know, because I never really gave a shit about curved or long bones until I started, like, getting to the higher levels, to be honest.
Man, I got, like, I pretty much got, like, 1 to like, 40, or 1 to 30 construction with, like, doing 1 or 2 quests, like, doing the Lost Tribe quest line and stuff, and then handing in curved and long bones.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, I do remember times where I'd, like, drop it for other items. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah. If there was, like, a better item would drop, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it.
Ouch. Though that's pretty, like, low drop rate on both of them. And it's free money and free construction experience. But, they prevented safe spotting at the thermonuclear smoke devil, but someone else found another safe spotting method, so...
There it is.
It's just kind of tedious. You have to go to one corner and, like, tag the devil, and as soon as it hits you, you have to, like, run to the opposite wall, let it hit you once, and then you, like, move again to this other spot right next to it, and then you can safe spot it.
Okay.
But, yeah. You can still safe spot. There's a YouTube video somewhere on how to do the new one. Yeah. The rock cakes
For
can now
now.
be stored in a raid's private storage chest, and they added a water birth teleport to the magic skill guide. And they fixed an issue where you could smelt double bars when you weren't wearing the correct Varrock armor.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it for the update. They just kind of gave value to some 99s.
So
and yeah.
I want to quickly go back to the Castle Wars though, because I was going to say this before, but I was like, fuck it, let's wait till the afterwards. But so, do you think they should add like one item that's like this huge big buy item that costs a lot of tickets that to just show like, hey, I saved up 500 tickets or something like that? Because like 75 tickets isn't a whole lot. I feel like I could get that fairly easily. I don't know about you.
Yeah, you can get that's what I honestly think they should do is have a Castle Wars like pet, and then you could exchange like 100 tickets for like a good chance to get it or something. Kind of like, not even a good chance, like equivalent to like the fire cape or something when you use that on the dude outside of the Jad cave.
Because there should be an item for the diehard Castle Wars players so that they can get it and show off that like, hey, I've really fucking put my time in here. They have that for the chompy bird hunting, right?
Yeah, well, they have the hats, right?
Yeah, the higher tier hats are just crazy. Even the pet itself.
Yeah.
See any of that shit, you're just like, fuck, that guy's just been slugging.
Yeah, I mean, I do think they should add a pet to the Castle Wars, but then the only thing is that's kind of sets a precedent for every dead minigame add a pet. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But like Castle Wars is such an old and like cornerstone like minigame of old school that like I would be okay with them only adding like a pet or something to Castle Wars.
If it makes sense. Do you think a pet in Castle Wars makes sense?
They could, I don't know, they could make it work. They could find something that...
I actually have a great idea. Do you have any idea for a pet? Because if you do, I want to hear it first.
The only thing I thought of was like imp or sheep thing. You know,
motherfucker! Damn it!
Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, that's not a breakthrough idea, is it? You said it like, this is a pretty shitty idea, but the sheep and the imp that you get, from wearing the god items. And I was like, fuck, man! I thought I was like going to be the first one to come up with that.
Nah, parallel thinking, dude.
Ugh.
But yeah, if you're in Castle Wars and say you're in Zamrock or whatever, you can wear like a Zamrock piece and you'll turn into an imp. And then for Saradomin, you'd wear, Sarah piece and you'd turn into a sheep. Kind of be cool if you could like give your pet like a holy blessing, or you could give them the blessings or something, and then you could toggle sheep or imp. But
because it does make sense though. That is like a pet that I wouldn't be like, oh come on, like a dual arena pet, like
just a stack of gold or an empty bank.
Yeah,
bank teller that when you talk to, there's nothing in
just
there.
Just a beggar following you around. It's not a bad idea actually. Yeah, so.
I don't know. That's like the only thing I thought of, but I mean, I guarantee you, if you were to ask, or like if go to the subreddit and everyone was kind of like, "Oh, what kind of pet would you like?" People would come up with some really cool ideas.
Yeah, but at the same time,
like, I'm not the best at making ideas, and there's some people on that subreddit that like type up some shit, black background, yellow font, and you're like, that is actually like a really good suggestion. Maybe people could probably think of something better than like the imp sheep thing. I think that'd be
the only reason
cool,
I say an imp in the sheep. The only reason I say the imp in the sheep is because it's already in the game. You don't need the animation, and it like kind of fits, right? Like, sure, you could probably come up with some war horse for the Castle Wars pet, right? Something
like a ballista or something that follows you around.
It has to be like an actual living pet, though, right? You can't have an item that just follows you.
Yeah,
every pet's alive. Right?
You could have some dude in the blue and red armor following you around.
That's the thing. That's the thing is though they've stated that they don't want humanoids as pets.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like, and they want it to be alive. They don't want just like objects following you around, because that just opens up to a lot of cheap pets, right?
Yeah.
So I've been pretty like I guess conservative with their pets at first, and you see that people just love it because a lot of them do fit well, and they're just like a little bonus thing to grind for, to show that like, hey, I was super lucky.
Yeah.
And Yeah, the only reason I'm saying with the pets being, I think the imp or the sheep is better is because, like, yeah, it's already in the game. It already fits, and it would just kind of make sense. But like a battle charger horse, or like a war horse, you'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. Maybe I'll
keeping it old schooly. I feel like the sheep and the imp is still a good idea. I like that idea a lot. Maybe I'm just pretty invested in that one because I thought I came up with it first.
Shoot a tweet to Mod Ash, give him a little suggestion.
Yeah, I'll send him a text after the show.
I did tweet him out and be like, "Hey, what do you?" Because he like responds to people's tweets and stuff. He's very active.
Does he? I'm man, I'm terrible at Twitter. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I just feel like such a fucking. I just feel like a senior citizen. I feel like I should go get a senior discount from McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't use Twitter because, like, what the hell do you like? You can go on Reddit or Facebook or whatever, and you can like browse through shit. You can, you can creep some shit. You can go read up some stuff. But like Twitter, kind of just, it's too short. You know what I mean? Everything's like 150 characters. Hashtag this, hashtag that.
I feel like it's good if you want to keep in touch with like bands you like, seeing when they're going on tour, and like comedians and stuff like that, or keeping updated with like people's work. But I don't know, it's in the same category as Instagram. I don't really use Instagram at all. I was using it for a bit just when I was getting really into like tattoos and stuff. I went through a huge tattoo phase.
Yeah.
And I was like knowing all these artists and shit. And I remember like wanting to plan a trip to like Sweden to get some guy to do, this guy does some wicked ink, man. And there's this guy who's in Montreal. Like, fuck. You know how expensive that shit is? I ended up getting a tattoo and I think I dropped like almost $2,000 on tattoo, and it's just like, it's a half sleeve of my forearm, my left forearm. Yep. It's real. Like the guy did really good work. I will say though, I was really impressed with it. So
yeah, it's good.
Man, that shit hurt like a bitch. I almost passed out like 2 times. And I'm not even kidding. I started sweating hardcore when he first started because I was like, this isn't bad at all. And then I remember he just did like a straight line down, like all the way down my arm. I was like, oh, it's getting a little hot in here. I'm feeling a little. Anyone else feeling a little lightheaded? And he's like, here, eat these, like, eat some candy. And I'm like, all right. And 2 hours later, I woke up in a van. No, I'm just kidding. The candy actually helped though, because the sugar and shit.
Yeah.
So my second session, I came back and I had a huge bag of these like gumballs. I was like, hey man, I'm prepared. And he's like, just kind of laughed, like, all right, I don't think you need 300 gumballs for this one.
4 jawbreakers, really? You're gonna eat 4 jawbreakers this session? I haven't had a jawbreaker in a really long ass time, actually. Since I was probably like 8 or 9.
I tried, like I can't do it. And if
it's just a hard ball of sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just a really, just salt. It's like a solid rock of sugar, and like you just lick it, and I think it's meant to be licked over the course of like a year. And I just don't know how, because you're holding it, your hand gets all sticky that you're holding it with, and like your tongue gets all cut up. You're licking it,
it gets all sticky and saliva-y.
Yeah, and like
shit's nasty.
You gotta lick it from the same side, and because it's like a cue ball, right? Like a pool ball.
Yeah.
A billiards ball, I should say. I just remember, and then at the end of it, your tongue's all cut up because it's just been like, you've been injecting so much sugar into it, your senses are overloaded.
Yeah, I remember one time I was a kid, I like was eating a jawbreaker and then I like put it in my mouth and I couldn't get it out. And I remember like being really scared. I'm like, oh, that's fine. And I sat there for like an hour maybe. I don't know how long. Probably, it felt like a year though. Just like whittling it down, sucking on it, and then eventually it was small enough to come out. And I was like, that is scary. And I'm pretty sure it was the last time I ever ate one.
Hey guys, I almost seriously died. I don't think a Heimlich maneuver would just shoot it out of my throat. It would bust my teeth.
It's like a cannonball. Yeah. Like hole in the wall.
Oh shit, this guy's a goner. It's called a jawbreaker for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's why I think Castle Wars should have a pet.
Yeah.
Those are all my arguments. Cool. Jawbreaker and all.
Buddy.
And they have one little final part. We should probably mention it. The little mental health awareness. You want to talk about that?
Oh, I thought we talked about that last week, but I'll talk about it again.
Last week it was just like a charity thing. This one they're talking about it more in depth. It's Mental Health Awareness Week. Get started in games design course with our partners at the Prince Trust and Cambridge Regional College. On Thursday and Friday, the group of young adults will spend time at Jagex HQ working alongside our game developers to build their own games with an awards ceremony planned for Friday evening. Separately, we'll have representatives from each charity in our offices throughout the week, hosting workshops, drop-in sessions, and more, as well as jumping on our forums and Reddit to answer your questions. We'll have a YMCA on Tuesday, CPSL Mind on Wednesday, and the Prince's Trust on Friday. So get your questions ready. So I guess if you want to hear more about their causes and efforts, I guess, or you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and pretty cool. I think mental health is pretty important. Today's age, I think that's like one of the most like misunderstood, I guess, health topics.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot on this type of stuff, so I don't know how to even explain it. But it's super interesting. I'm pretty interested on it, at least. And I've been thinking about going back to school for like social work, and I'm kind of been looking into like some mental health stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. Learning all about that psychology behind all the mental health issues and whatnot.
The brain's a crazy thing.
Oh yeah. So I guess the last thing I can mention is Old School is now having a little summer special, and so from the 19th of May until June 1st, so the opening of Fossil Island and Inferno, you'll be able to get 3 months of Old School membership for the price of 2. So get that deal. You can also
stock up
purchase
on some membership
with in-game 5 bonds if that's your preferred method. So you also get a deal if you use bonds.
Nice.
So that's actually pretty cool for them to consider. So yeah, if you're doing month to month, it's a good time to, in a week from now, cancel and then just resub for 3 months, and then, you'll save some money in the long run.
I wonder if you could buy like, let's say 3 years worth of membership and have it cost the amount of 2 years. I wonder if it works.
I don't
if you can do that.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
But I should also say this. I don't know if I read it on Twitter or on the subreddit, but supposedly the first person to beat Inferno will get an Inferno cape.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah, so good luck. Maybe I saw it in like a friend's video. I don't know. I saw it somewhere.
No, I saw a post similar as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's we'll keep an eye on that and see who's the winner of it and how it actually looks. And if they actually get it, because I know there's been some issues in the past, which actually we should probably talk about one of these days. We'll have to do some research on that shit.
Issues of what?
I've heard things in the past of people winning tournaments and, winning they're supposed to win a trophy or something and they just never receive it. Or they never...
I don't know, like, it happens with, like, other games. Like, it definitely wouldn't happen with Jagex, because they're...
Here's the thing, though. I know that a while back they had a mouse pad competition on someone to design a mouse pad, right?
Yeah.
And the winner was supposed to get the free mouse pad, I think a t-shirt, just some shit. And, like, apparently he sent it in. I read a Reddit post, and then they eventually made amends, so I guess they made a little fuck up. But what I'm trying to say is this has happened in the past, and I'm not saying they're deliberately not giving it to them, but I'm just saying it gets a little unorganized, and it looks like it just gets lost in the system.
Yeah,
because what he said was he just forgot about the mouse pad, and then he noticed on the store they were selling the mouse pad that he designed, and he was like, "What the fuck? I didn't get any credit or anything," and then I didn't get any of the things that were doing it, so we made it some, it got popular on Reddit, as it normally does. And I remember one of the mods reached out saying, okay, yeah, we this must got lost in the system. We thought we did, and our bad. Here's the stuff plus a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
But I know that itself has happened a couple times where it just kind of maybe gets lost in the system or something, right? I'm just saying that because I don't think it's deliberate, but
yeah, I mean that happens with every company, though. I mean, I think something as big as like the Inferno cape. I mean,
They just go there and it's just like a cheese pizza on like with cape straps with
some cloth, tablecloth.
Some cloth. Just let this cool down. Wait for the cheese to harden.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I doubt something as big as the Inferno Cape. Like, this is going to bring back a lot of new players.
No, but
old
it
players,
just made me remember some of those past events and reading some of the shit going down with that, like, might be interesting to talk about. So maybe we'll look over some of the shit that's happened in the past, gather some info. Not just talk out of my ass like I'm doing now. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
We
shall.
And can't wait to see the cheese pizza cape come out.
Yeah. I mean, do you think you're going to do Inferno Cape day one?
No. Oh, am I going to try it or am I going to get it?
Yeah. Are you going to go for it? Like, try doing it?
Maybe. If I'm able to get my, like, fire cape back, right? I don't want to sacrifice it and then be without a fire cape until I get the Inferno Cape, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to follow it on the Reddit subreddit, because that's always fun to do when a huge update comes out, just watching all the people like trying to figure it out and oh shit,
yeah,
whatever it is. But so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna actually. I want to try it for day one, but like I don't want to, like I said, be without a fire cape. I've only got one fire cape as well, and I don't know if I'm ready to get another fire cape, let alone an Inferno Cape. So we'll try.
So while we're on the topic of the Inferno Cape, though, so we might have mentioned this last week, but Jagex had a bunch of like streamers and stuff come down, and then they signed an NDA, like a non-disclosure agreement, so they can't talk about Inferno.
Yeah,
and they all went and they all got one chance to do it.
Okay,
and Bodhi on stream, someone asked him about or something. He said, "Oh, it was pretty fun, but I wish I brought an Ellie, or I wish I had an Ellie."
Yeah,
and that's all he said about the Inferno fight caves or whatever. And instantly, if you look at the price of the Ellie, it shot up like 150 mil.
Wow!
Just from like one comment he made, and that's like I think it was a day or two. It shot up 150 mil.
That's how you manipulate the game, right there.
Yeah, my buddy told me that, and I was saying like, shit, like if I was him, I'd probably I'd have like 4 saved up, and I'd make a comment like that.
Oh, he probably didn't even expect that.
No, it was like an offhand comment.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not allowed to talk about it, but that's just how it's how he streams, right? He just kind of talks as most streamers, but
if he's saying like an Ellie would help, then you probably know an Ellie's gonna help you a lot.
Oh yeah, because he's definitely like him and Wooks are like probably the best mechanical players.
Yeah, and Bodhi's he's the poster boy, right?
Oh yeah, dude, he's the face of the community pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
good
on
reason,
April,
I respect it.
Yeah, on April 14th, Ellie was 306 mil, and then it even dropped to like 270 at one point on like end of April or something. And then so now like right now it's sitting at 327 mil, like it shot up a bunch, but it peaked at 332. The friggin' panic buys. Crazy.
It's the way she goes.
Yeah.
That's it for the, I guess, all the updates or shit, right?
Yeah, we're done with updates and whatnot.
So that's pretty cool. I like little things like that. It's funny how it turns out. But
860 Ellies were traded that day, the day he made that comment.
Compared to what? What was the day before?
211.
Okay.
So, like, keep that in mind that, like, pretty much, I guess that just shows how popular he is.
Yeah.
Like, because not everyone can buy and sell Ellies.
No, exactly.
I'm going to go buy and sell my Ellies or whatever. Because, people are probably flipping them like crazy after he said that because they knew what was going to happen. So, I don't think it was 860 unique people, but 860 trades went down, which is
it's
pretty funny.
Crazy. Yeah, he's very influential, but yeah, it makes sense. If I had the money, I don't know if I would do it, actually. All right, so yeah, I'll take it as that's the cue to move on to the fun and stuff.
Yep.
The tons of fun?
Tons of fun.
Tons of fun section. That's the new segment coming up. It's the tons of fun segment. So, I got bored of just asking you 10 questions, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we're switching it up this week, okay?
All right.
I call this one the Examine game. Oh, wait. The Examine exam.
Oh, God.
You like it?
I have an idea what it's going to be, and I'm going to get none of them right.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way I'm going to get any of these right.
So, yeah, exactly. I'm going to tell you the description of an item. You're going to tell me what item that is.
Oh, God. Okay.
Limited down to 5. And we'll keep it themed, okay? Just to keep it simple, because I realized it would be bullshit. Or it'd be super simple. Some of them, like, it's a bush. Maybe it's a bush. You know what I mean? So, The theme this week, the topic, is food.
Okay.
Alright? Okay, we're good. Alright. Okay, so I tried to start off with some easy questions, getting harder as I go along, the hardest being number 5, okay?
Okay.
We're not gonna do speed rounds because that's just that just don't work, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here we go. The first description. Number 1. A juicy watermelon.
Watermelon?
Ooh, and he gets it.
Nice.
That's
I wasn't
one.
sure.
Number 2. Happy Halloween.
Pumpkin?
Ooh, you got it. 3. Cool and heavy as a brick, only for dwarf consumption.
Cool and heavy as a brick? Only for dwarf. Oh, is it the rock cake?
Ooh, that's 3 for 3. These are probably, I probably should have done 10. Number 4. Cooked octopus. It looks very nutritious.
Wait, cooked octopus?
It looks very nutritious.
Is it the Korambwan?
Ooh, it is. Are you gonna get it 5 for 5? Let's hear it. I wish this one was harder now. Number 5. I'd better be careful eating this. I'm practicing.
That's it? That's the description?
Yeah, I'm gonna practice role playing a bit for our next D&D game. I'd better be careful eating this.
Oh shit. Oh no. Is it a kebab?
Nope. I'll give you
Is
3.
it
You get 3. You get 3. It's I'll give you a hint though. I'll give you a hint. It's
Anglerfish?
meat. It's meat.
Oh, it's meat. What? Oh,
Well,
okay.
meat of any source. Fish is also a meat. It's there's animal involved.
Is it anglerfish?
Nope. Close though.
What the
Close though.
what
It
the fuck?
does come from the
Oh,
ocean.
is it a shark?
No, it's not a shark.
Oh god, was it a manta ray?
It's a swordfish.
Oh, that was my guess after swordfish or after
4
manta
out of
ray.
5.
Damn, dude.
Yep, there it is. Not bad. Pretty good.
See, I don't examine shit, you know?
Yeah.
I need to study for this. I need a little heads up so I can go study.
Me neither. Like I when I was doing a bunch of the examinings, I was just like, oh fuck, I don't know how good this is gonna be. Some of them were just way too hard. Like they were just stupid and just way too vague. This looks good to eat.
Oh, true.
Shit like that. So
Damn, I should have known it was swordfish. That was easy.
yes, it
Well, whatever.
was, but not easy enough. So that works for me.
Yep.
Now, following up with our little, I guess, question of the week, the time where you guys can tell us your little clever opinions and answers and shit like that. So last week it was, if you could remove one skill from the game, what would it be? We got one response on Discord, which is from Hi-Am Paul, and he says hit points. He doesn't explain anything there, so he just wants to get rid of hit points.
Yeah.
Just
Fuck
he
it,
wants
we
to-
don't need it.
Just fuck the game. Fuck the game right up. Maybe you can have like a Call of Duty sort of health system where as you're getting attacked, you can run and you'll
You get
recover.
jelly all over your screen?
Yeah, sort of. You sort of get jelly on your screen. It starts closing in a bit. And you got to run away and recover. You know?
Yeah, wait a little bit. That'd be really, really annoying for bossing, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah. Don't get hit.
There's that one there. So, what I'm thinking for the question this week if your profession was a skill, what would it be? Or whatever you're studying at school, or hobbies, whatever, just whatever you're big into, whatever you do a lot. If it was a skill, what would it be?
I mean, I guess mine would be construction.
Hey, that was my answer.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
construction? Okay.
Yeah. Housing.
So you're in school for architecture, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, or okay, yeah. Yeah, construction would probably be it. I could maybe do crafting if I wanted to be different than you. Smithing a little bit. Not really.
I think it'd be construction as well.
Yeah, sort of. But I'm trying to add a little spice to the show.
Yeah, feel ya. If someone was a teacher, what skill would they be?
Slayer? No, I'm just kidding. Constitution? I don't know. That's a good question. That's why someone out there who's clever and is witty and funny has to tell us. So yeah, we'll go with construction. I'll take construction. Can I do strength? Because I'm picking up stuff a lot. Like,
I'd say strength would be more for like bodybuilders and shit, right?
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but I'm really strong. I promise. I promise.
I'm not fat. I'm just strong and big boned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, so double construction. What do you guys think? What's your profession? And if it was a skill, what would it be? Or if you just, sit at home and smoke pot, that works.
Herblore.
Yeah, herblore, baby.
Herblore, baby.
Maybe cooking if you're find yourself, cooking up some crazy concoctions on the microwave.
You got that spoon? That spoon and lighter?
Yeah, you got that. I can't think of any skill right now. My mind's just drawing blank. So, boom, there it is. And I guess, if you do want to answer, you probably want to figure out how you want to send us some of your little answers and shit and how you can get in contact with the show. So, you can do that in all the, the typical ways. We got Facebook. It's just the wilderness. We have Facebook, facebook.com/the wilderness podcast. Twitter, which is at the wilderness RS. Our email is thewildernesspodcast at gmail.com. And we have a YouTube, and if you want to find it, you just type it in. However else you find shows, just type her in the search bar, I guess. And yeah, we have we also have a clan chat called Wild CC. So definitely if you're looking to hang out in a clan chat, come jump in. We got some fine folk hanging out in there right now. And
oh yeah, we'll get some quality people in there. It's a good time.
Yeah. And lastly, we got a Discord, and we'll get a link out to you if you're interested in joining. So just reach us on Twitter, Facebook, even in game, wherever. We'll send you a link so you can come join the little party. Is that it?
I think that is it.
Am I missing anything?
No, I think we're all set.
I think we're all set too. Alrighty. So this was episode 34. Next week we got 35, and yeah, I'm sure we'll have some Dungeons and Dragons stories going on because that's coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, that is it. Thanks for listening, guys. And thanks for supporting the show.
Yeah, have a good one.
Take her easy. Bye.